Hi, I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and I want to welcome you all to my channel. Today's video is going to be about Paul Bunyan Days, or Paul Bunyanfest. It is going to be a very brief video. I'm going to show you setup, walk you through the booth, walk you through some of the events of the day, but by the end of the day, the heat index was so high, there was no wind. My mom and I basically felt like we were going to die. So we'll go ahead, watch the video, and I'm gonna do a recap of what we paid for the booth, how we did at the end of the video. If you haven't been here before and you do like DIY videos on upcycling or the day in the life of a small business owner, you have found your channel. Hit subscribe, and then at the end of the video, if you do like it, go ahead, hit like, and tell me one thing that you thought was cool in the booth. All right, enjoy. I spent the day loading this vehicle, so I have maximized my entire space. I also put everything in my crates that I'm going to be using as display items. This is my first show in a very, very long time where I have to load everything in my vehicle. When I get there, I have to unload, remove my car, and then start setting up. So just a bit different than my show at Wendy's, my friend Wendy's house this spring. So anyways, I'm excited, and I'm gonna take you guys along and show you everything that goes into putting up for a show. So it's the morning of Paul Bunyan. It is 6:04. We can start setting up at 7. So they start marking the roads at 7. The actual festival does not start until 10 o'clock. I always like to have my booth looking the best. So I always get there right at 7. Plus I get the best parking, like the vendor parking. And because it is in downtown Eagle River, they basically get there early. So you want your booth set up as quick as possible. And if you can see, I have a lot of stuff to pack up, or unpack and put out, I should say. So let's go and hit the road. So this is, I wish this was set up in fast motion, that everything could go up so quick. But this basically was from 7 to 9:30, our entire setup. It did go very smooth though, so that went well. So here it is. We did this in record time. Got here at 7 and it's 9:30. So my mom and I always collaborate together, and we just intertwine our items. So we each bring a little bit of everything that we handcraft. And I still have to fix my bracelets, but I thought I better get this video done before everyone starts coming. My mom makes her candles, her pillows. Her hats.
Where you hang these? So the nice thing about this is that it wraps around and we can have multiple angles for the shopper. So we've already had our first sale and the day has just begun.
So this is shortly after noon, like 12:30-ish, and you can see that there are some shoppers here, but it's really cleared. So here we have our very own wood carver, super talented guy. All day long in this heat, he carved piece after piece on this trailer. So I wanted to show you just briefly like how he does it. It's kind of cool. And if you look in the background too, check out that really cool house. I don't know if you can see it. That I wondered if he actually carved that as well. But enjoy as he does his little demo. So here is Paul Bunyan, and all day long I kept hearing him say, "Hello, my name is Paul and I am tall." And that is how I felt at the end of the day, as just like he did as he's walking away, completely exhausted. All right, so I told you it was going to be brief. Like I said, at the end of the day, we were both at our wits' end. We were actually the last ones breaking down, which is kind of unheard of. We're pretty quick with breakdown, but it was so hot, and we continuously were trying to drink as much water as we could. But how the day went is we actually had sales prior to the actual event opening. So the event opens at 10 and it ran till 4. People started shopping our booth at 9 o'clock. So we already had pre-sales. So from 9 to around noon is when we had a majority of our sales. The cost of our booth was $75, and my mom and I split it. Typically, if you do make like 3 times the amount of your booth, they say that's a good show. But when you're used to getting like anywhere between like 10, 15, 20 times the amount, it turned out to be an okay show. A lot that went into it was the heat. People wanted to be on the lake, and they didn't want to be downtown in that hot sun. Like I said, it was bad. So I'm gonna just chalk it up to a bad show due to the heat, and just say thank goodness it helped me prepare for Cranberry Fest. I now have everything organized, and I'm just gonna continue to make more product. And I know the show would have been good if it would not have been for the heat. So I want to thank you all for following along, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know, like I said, it was short, but not all the videos have to be super long. And Friday, I am back to flipping, guys. So I have some really good, fun stuff in store for you. We'll see you Friday and then Monday. All right, you enjoy your week, and we'll see you Friday.